Oh, let me just. I always do that sometimes. All right. So for those of you guys that are watching this via YouTube, again, the equipment that we're going to need is, like I said, dumbbells or any type of heavier weight with handles. A kettlebell could do resistance bands with handles, a gallon container, milk gallon, water gallon, and then a chair so we can do our dips and also Bulgarian split squats if you're able to do those. Your yoga mat, again, water, of course, for yourself to hydrate. If you have a little rag, one that you don't mind getting dirty, so we can do those sliding lunges. And if you have carpet, usually you could go with like a plastic bag, so there's no friction going on really. And I think that's about it. I mean, nothing new really, so just stuff that we used before. So again, we'll start with the warm up. So let's get it going. So, all right, and again, if you guys do need the link for the video, just go ahead and leave it on the chat. Let me know that you want the link. So, cool. So let's start with some neck circles. All right, very good. We have more folks coming in. Like I said, don't mind the gardeners outside the door. It'll probably be a little bit loud for the next 15 to 20 minutes, but you guys could just follow along. Let's reverse. Make sure you get a good warm up. So have a good quality workout coming up. So again, yesterday morning or noon, we did a lot of lower body exercises, especially our hamstrings and our glutes. So we'll be focusing a lot on upper body today. So let's go ahead and lean over. So let's grab that side of the head and just let the weight of our arm stretch that neck out. And the switch. We got the cat on the screen. So and bring that over down. There you go. Let's stretch. Do some arm circles forward. Just kind of really let those open up, stretch them out. They're a little tight. All right, reverse. It's funny, it kind of reminds me a little bit of growing up and going to school. I was always pretty prompt, always like an hour early to class. And then everyone would be rushing like the first couple minutes before the time started or right after. And it's funny, I think we still have that sense. We always have like 5 people at the beginning and then like 10 people show up like very last minute. All right, no worries. Let's do a big windmill circles here. Nice part is we do have kind of like a pretty healthy warm up. So again, if you're a couple minutes late, it's not the end of the world, but it does help to get the full warm up in, just so we start with the upper body at first. And since we're working on the upper body today, I'm going to focus up here a little bit more today than usual. All right, reverse. All right, let's go with the other arm. Forward. So yeah, so it's just the one class probably where, it's not a lot of equipment that's hard to get by, but it could become a little bit of quite a bit of equipment with the, like I said, the more equipment we have, the more exercises we could do. but you could really do a lot with if you have 2 empty water gallon containers and just fill them up. You could probably use those as dumbbells. But if you have dumbbells or resistance bands, nice switch.
Hey.
All right. Let's see, we got someone in trouble. All right. Reverse. Make sure we get in that. I want you guys to reach towards the sky. Just kind of really reach. You don't have to come up your heels. I just want you to almost press up. You should feel that stretch along your side, close to your shoulders, that armpit area. Feel that stretch. Let's lean over to our left side. Stretch out that left side. Stretching is that makes me relax again. Stretch. Very good. All right, let's do some front rotations. So arms here, just rotate them. Those stretches, I don't know, yeah, I think it's the stretches that, yeah, sometimes they do fatigue out the muscles. They're really stretching them out. I'm a little tired right now. Let's stretch out our shoulders because we will be doing some shoulder presses today. Cross. So we got, like I said, a full body workout. Trying to incorporate as much upper body as we can with the little equipment that we do have. So switch. All right, very good. Let's do some big hula hoops. So big circles. Some popping, as long as there's no pain. Okay. Switch directions. Has anyone found any nice equipment to work out for a decent price that you guys might want to share, maybe at a store or a website? Yard sale? Very good. All right, let's do some hip openers. No deals. So again, let's reset when we do these. So we'll be doing some hip opener swings, but part of our workout. But right now, we're just going to reset. And switch. Yeah, I think the item I see often that is foam rollers that I see everywhere now. I'm kind of glad because before, if you found them, they would be $50, $60, and now you can find them a lot cheaper. If you're looking for a firm one, because the soft ones can be too soft, make sure you could always, like I said, with my track team, they like the firm ones. We would go to Home Depot or Lowe's and have them just cut PVC pipes, with a huge pipe, we could maybe cost us $30. We could make like 10 foam rollers out of that. So, all right, let's do some alternating toe touches. So, it's right here. We got some more folks coming in. So again, good morning. If you're joining us, we're about 5 minutes into our warm up. So just hop in. And I'm just open up our adductors a little bit. So let's just kind of off to the side. You don't open them up too much, or I guess stretch them out too much. So this is almost like an exercise on its own. So okay. I think we have 26 of us right now. Ella, you're wearing a red hat? Oh, okay. All right. So when I say 30 seconds, let's switch. You do 60 seconds, okay? Good. Let's do some leg swings. So again, open up. You know, we want to open up that other plane. So you can hold on, and it should be a swing, not a kick. So just make sure you're just more like you're swinging your leg across the midline of your body. So again, this is about 12 to 15. If you start with little swings, you know, they'll get longer or bigger as we start increasing our range of motion. So just make sure, you know, don't feel too bad if it's a little swing. Like I said, it could just be our body's feeling right now, especially if you just woke up. Nice, good sides. All right, now let's face the wall and stay across our midline. Again, 12 to 15 swings per leg. All right, switch. I'm just doing 12 because that's my back kick. So again, if there's just see a disclaimer, if there's a, you know, a joint, body segment that doesn't feel too great, for me, like I said, it's my lower left hip or my upper left hip. You know, just be careful with it. You don't want to walk away from this class in pain. So yeah, just be mindful. None of these should irritate you. All right, I forgot to do ab circles. So we're gonna do 5 on each side. So again, just kind of lean over, keeping your back straight, head across, come back and lean. This one over, down, bend over. Should feel stretching our back. And as we're leaning off to the side, leaning back into the side, we should feel that stretch in our obliques. It's a nice, easy one. I usually do, like this morning, I went for a run. I think it was like 4:30. And yeah, in the morning, sometimes I just like to get up and I don't have much time to stretch, so I'll just do some trunk rotations. I'll do some of these, and then the deep squat stretch. And I feel like those are the most efficient with my time as far as stretching most of the body. All right, last one. Good. All right, let's stretch the quad out. So again, just hold right above the ankle. And again, if you guys go for walks or runs and you have a certain pace that you like to average, or you know, if you're trying to run 10-minute pace per mile or 12-minute pace per mile, you know, I think the healthiest way to start is maybe like a bit slower than what you want to average, and then faster than what you want to average near the end. So if you're running 3 miles or walking 3 miles, that first mile, let's switch. That first mile might be at 13 minutes if you're trying to average 12:30, and the second mile at 12:30, and then that last mile at 12 minutes gives you the average of 12:30. Kind of use the same logic with my athletes when they want to compete. If they don't want to die out and finish class, some of those kids, they end up going too fast at the beginning and burn out by the middle of the race. But the kids that usually improve under time start a little bit more conservative and pick it up as they're going along the race. So I've noticed that when I do that, usually my legs feel a little bit better by the end of the run too. So, all right, let's hamstring stretch. So again, slight lean or slight bend at the knees, and then let's just bring down our hands, down our shins. Continue to stretch. Let's hold it down there for about 15 seconds. All right, let's go further down a little bit more. All right, let's bring the knees back. All right, and slowly, slowly, let's come back up. Very good. All right, deep squat stretch. You guys know this one, so let's bring the glutes, our hips below our knees, and separate the knees with our elbows. Make sure we're doing that. Let's get off our heels, so just on your forefoot. Torso upright, shoulders back. And let's drop those heels. And slowly, slowly, let's come back up. I do want to stretch our calves out. I know calves is something that we don't stretch out too much. So if we can take you this way. We did this stretch last Wednesday, the flexibility class. But again, so we want to do, we can use a wall or a chair, but we kind of want to make sure that we're here planted, the back leg is heel and forefoot is making contact. I don't want you guys here. Make sure it's locked out. And then my left leg is in front and I want to lean forward while keeping my hind leg flat. So sometimes you might feel a stretch on that front leg or on the back one, depending on your angle. But you should be stretching out one of those calves. Some tutorials say it's the back leg that's stretching, but sometimes I'll feel it. Like right now I feel it on my back leg, but sometimes it's the front leg that I feel it. And sometimes I feel it on both, and when I switch sides, I don't feel it on either. So, like I said, everyone's a little bit different. All right, let's switch. Like this one, yeah. I think when I have my right leg in front, is when I feel it the most on my opposite leg. It might just be that it's tight. So again, if you need the video link, just leave me your email address. Sometimes you might forget to leave the email address and just request it. It'll just be a little bit easier if you just leave me your address. All right, and let's relax. And let's take a 1-2 minute, call it equipment break to get that. Water, of course, yoga mat, chair, dumbbells, or resistance band, small ride. You don't mind getting dirty. And yeah, that should be enough. So let's meet up again in like about 90 seconds. So. couple. Maybe. All right, very good. Let me just check the comments. And again, I'll check comments. Oh, we have 29 people. I think that's a personal best for this class. So,
Great.
Josefina, oh, you got a red hat too. Okay. You better keep up.
Okay. Great people.
Josefina literally just went on screen to show me her red hat and then she hit again. That's awesome. Great. So the screen has frozen a couple times and then disappeared. Okay. I did walk away from my screen, so maybe that's why it disappeared, but unless it froze, is everyone else freezing on your end? Yeah, it is. Some people. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Yeah. The router, I'm in the garage and the router is upstairs. So yeah, sometimes, but I try to keep the laptop right below it. So all right. So yeah, so if you guys need the email link, go ahead and leave me that on the chat. And hopefully, yeah, if you guys are requesting the videos, hopefully you guys are completing them as well. Like I said, sometimes we have about 10 folks request, but I only see that 2 people viewed them. So again, I'm not one that cares about, getting views on YouTube or likes, but I would want you guys to be consistent with your physical activities throughout the week. So yeah, so just try to get that in. So yeah, so let's start. And again, these sets are I have 7 sets. They're gonna progress from being a little bit easier, and halfway through they get a little bit more challenging, and then near the end they get a little bit easier again. So we could just kind of go off there. So any questions before we start? All right, and if it's your first time in this class, welcome. Hopefully you're not too sore by the end of it. And yeah, let's get after it. So again, you guys are your own kind of indicator. You keep yourself accountable. So if you're gonna do a squat, make sure you go low. This isn't a squat here. You're not gonna do anything. And then later, I want you to be like, oh, the class doesn't work. Make sure you guys are going down and actually following through. So let's start with some high knees. So again, just high knee march. Like I said, the first step, just kind of warming up the body a little bit, going from there. If my camera does happen to freeze a little bit, then just keep in mind the movements should continue and the camera should refresh. All right, let's go for a skip. All right, high knee run for 10 seconds. Good. 2, 1, time. All right, let's go with some opposite glutes and heels. Warm that up. All right, now let's do some straight legs. So heel to the same glute. All right, now we're running motion, 20 seconds. All right, now we're gonna do opposite heel to opposite glute, and I want to stretch out the chest a little bit. So for this movement, I'm more concerned about you guys actually opening up your chest, really stretching out the pecs. And with our legs, just kind of getting our cardio heart rate up a little bit. All right, very good. All right, we're gonna do some tricep step backs. So again, the step back motion would be this here. Triceps up, elbows up, and I want you guys to extend just at your forearm, okay? So it's not a swing, it's up and step back. Okay, 30 seconds. Here you go. Just warming up our triceps, our quads a little bit. Keep those elbows up. And time. All right, now we have, all right, we're gonna do some single leg wall bends. So let's go on over to the wall. These are like the easiest modification of single leg squats, pretty much. If you guys remember, I'm going to be, just check the chat real quick. Great, yeah. If you guys have any questions, don't mind interrupting me. But so for this one, if you guys remember, let's go with the left foot up against the wall, right foot back, right on the heel, and then remove that front foot. And I want you to slightly start dropping down, okay? So we have the wall here for support. And so we don't fall forward, you know, the wall's gonna catch us. So we wanna go as low as we can. Feet are flat. Let's try to do 12 of these. The lower you can go, the better. Just don't fall. All right, very good. Let's switch. So now it's right foot up against the wall. Left foot is toes making contact with that right foot. And remove that front foot. And again, that's just to give us space. And then let's go 12 again. So if you feel like this is pretty easy and comfortable, try to keep your torso upright instead of leaning forward too much. Hello. Right. Then we just had Alex. I think she came on the screen, showing me her red hat disappeared. All right, remember 12 of these. All right, good. All right, let's go back. Rofani, you did yours? Cool, all right. You disappeared, I saw you walking around. All right, let's see. So now we're gonna do hand walkouts, okay? So you guys remember these hand walkouts? So again, it's for our full body. So again, you guys could do the modified, easier version would be to crawl forward, crawl back, and stand up, okay? The standing up is gonna give you a little bit more rest. If you don't need that rest, just go back and forth, okay? We're gonna go for 40 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1, okay, go. As you go away from your body, you can get your heels off the ground and just be on your toes. That's okay. Halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo. All right, let's grab that yoga mat. There we go. One more, and then we'll take a little break. That's it. If you guys don't like that break and want to get your heart rate going and get more of a cardio workout, like I said, you guys could always do jumping jacks in between while the rest of us recover a little bit. All right. We're going to do Russian twist. So if you have a dumbbell for this one, this would be a good one where you can use some equipment. So I'm going to grab my dumbbell. 8-pound dumbbell. Here. So again, Russian twist. Easier modified version, heels are on the ground. We're twisting our elbows, trying to bring them behind our back. More challenging would be elevated legs. And doing this while not shifting the hips too much. Okay? You guys ready? We're gonna go 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1. There you go. And you guys, if you're elevating your legs, you could always cross them for better balance too. Halfway there. Keep it going. Go, ladies. Do you have any guys in here working out? Am I the only one? I think I am. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! All right, good job. All right, get some water, take about a minute rest. All right, 30 more seconds. Sorry, I just had someone email me that they can't log in. Trying to let them in. All right, so we're gonna start with set number 2. I'm sorry, it is getting a little bit loud. We did this one last time, so we're pressing down or pressing on our hands, contracting with our chest. Just feel this flexing here on our pecs and relax. And press, hold for about 3 to 5 seconds and relax. Okay? Can you guys hear me? I'm sorry if it's a little loud. Okay. Guys ready? We're gonna do 10 of them. So each holds for about 5 seconds. Okay, ready? Okay, press. Relax. Press. Relax. Second right there. All right, press. Relax. Press. You should really feel that pecs tightening up. Relax. And press again. Relax. Got halfway there. Press. Relax. And let's do 2 more. Press. Relax. Last one. Hold for 8 seconds. Press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very relaxed. Very good. If you have the loop bands, you can put those around your shins or around your quads right now. This would be a good one to use the bands. If you don't know what I'm talking about, these are the loop bands. You get a set of 5 of these on Amazon for about $15. Don't put those around my shins. Sometimes around the quads could be too easy. So again, spot shuffle, spot down, never shuffling. Okay? So you guys can see when they're around my shins, I can't really go that wide, but when they're above my knees, I can take wider steps. That's why I usually put them around my shins, so it can make it a little more challenging. All right, 40 seconds, so back and forth, okay? We're not rising, we're just spot shuffling. All right, spot down. Okay, go. Really feel that on those. Halfway there. Let's get lower if we can. Remember, we should be at a squat position or close to it. 10 more seconds. 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Time. Oh, yeah. There. Who has these? Kelly, you have one, right? All right. Anyone else? Brofane? Ella? Oh, Martha, you got them too? Cool.
Yeah, I just
with
got
the
some.
bands, I definitely feel it on like the lateral glutes. Maura, you have them as well?
Yes, I just got some.
Good, perfect. Yeah, like I said, that set has a lot of them. And with those, if you guys have gone to the gym, which I'm sure you have, you know, we use them for clamshells. You could use them for the lateral abduction. You could bring them out here. If you have them tied in to a table leg, and you could do all these motions. So there's some machines where you go back, do these, go forward. That's what those bands are really simulating. So, all right, we have push-ups, okay? So we're gonna do as many push-ups as we can before our form fatigue zap, okay? Once you start falling apart, I don't want you guys to fall apart, but once you start fatiguing out, maybe you want to drop down to our knees, and let's go until we kind of fatigue out with that, okay? So if you do 10 or 12, great. If you could do 15 or 20, even better. And if you could just get a handful in, that's okay. But I do want you guys to try regular push-ups, and if you can only do one, then change up to your knees, okay? And then try to make sure that they're not too fast. I see some people do push-ups like these, and that's not how you do it. So make sure you go down, up, down, up. All right, ready? Let's see who can do the most. All right. Okay, go on your own count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Keep going if you're feeling good. I got some pros in here. Still going. All right, Ruffini and Kelly, you guys are going at it. Who's gonna win? You got 5, Debbie? 8.
Good job, Ruffini.
Get it, Ruffini. Ella, how many did we get?
14.
Nice. Ruffini, you're pushing the earth down, huh? It's like 30 something. All right, cool. So we got our push-ups in. Let's do some shoulder taps. So your arms are gonna be a little bit tired. This is kind of like head shoulder taps. Right after your push-ups, the same position, but we're alternating now, touching our shoulders with our hands. And if you have to come down on your knees, that's okay. We could do that as well, okay? Do that for 30 seconds if you can. Let's go for 40. Okay? Ready? 40 seconds. Okay, here we go. Alternating. Halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, very good. All right. Okay, last one for this set. We're gonna go with donkey kicks. You have to work out the glutes in the lower back. Again, our arms are probably tired of being in this position. We're gonna bring our legs back, foot towards the ceiling, control it on the way up, control it on the way down. So it shouldn't feel like I should be in control, so control that, control that. Let's do 10 on each side. Okay, and let's hold up top for 2 seconds. I could count the hold. Ready? Okay, up. 1, 2, down. 1, up. 1, 2, down. 2, up. 1, 2, down. 3. Now we're gonna hold for 3 seconds. Up. 1, 2, 3. Down. 4. Up. 1, 2, 3. Down. That's 5. Up. 1, 2, 3, down. 6. All right, we're gonna hold for 5 seconds. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. All right. Make sure we're doing donkey kicks. I see some folks doing fire hydrants. So remember, we're going back, not to the side. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Okay, last one for 10 seconds. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. I want to make sure that our hips aren't shifting too much. You know, we want to be level. All right, left leg. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3. Down. Up. 1, 2, 3. Down. 2. Up. 1, 2, 3. Down. 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Down. 4. Up. 1, 2, 3. Down. 5. Right now, it's for 5 second hold. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8. All right, 7 seconds. This next one. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 6, 7. Forgot how to count. All right, last one to 10. Ready? Okay, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. All right, relax. That's set number 2 complete. Get some water, stretch out. Be back in a minute. Right. 20 more seconds to start. Okay, so now we're gonna go with your guys' favorites, which are burpees. So we're gonna do 10 burpees, okay? So remember burpees, up, down, that's one, okay? So you could do a push-up or you could just go to that position. All right, so let's do 10 of them. Make sure you actually get good quality ones. We're not trying to do them fast as long as you do them correctly. All right, 10 of them. Ready? On your own count. Okay, go. You 12 for extra credit if you feel like it. Good. It's actually didn't feel too bad. All right, let's grab the chair. We're gonna do a single leg calf raises. So for this one, I'm just having the chair here. Oh, now it's catching up to me. Just having the chair here to just for balance purposes. So left leg is elevated, chair's on my left side. I'm bringing my heel off the ground with my right foot. Back up, okay? Okay, now I'm tired. Here, we're gonna do 12 on each side. Ready? Okay, up, hold for 2 seconds, and back down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, we're gonna hold for 3 seconds now. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, 5-second hold for the last two. Up, down, up, down. Good. Feel those calves burning. Okay. Remember, the chair's just there for balance. I really don't want you folks to be pushing off with your hand. Okay, it's just pushing off with that leg. Okay, now left side. Same idea. Ready? Up, down, up, down. Yeah, this one's a little tighter for me. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, 5 seconds. The next one's up. 3 seconds. I'm sorry. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, last two, 5 seconds. Up, down, up, down. All right, very good. All right, we're gonna do the hip opener swing. So again, I'm just keeping the chair here just for safety purposes. I don't want to depend on it too much, so this one does help our balance. This is one that we'll probably be doing tomorrow. No, that was yesterday, balance. So again, hip openers up, and then swing open, close. Okay, make sure it's controlled. Let's do 10 on each side. And if you could go without touching the chair, even better, working on our balance. but I like covering my hand right over it just so I don't fall. And if you feel like you're falling, just bring your leg down and catch yourself. There's no need to be hopping around. Just bring your leg down. And again, we want to keep our hips facing straight. All right, once you're ready, we can switch. Ready up. Over. Oh, that one popped. Keep popping. All right, good. All right, so for this next one, if you're comfortable doing the Bulgarian split squat, then that one's going to provide a little bit more of a challenge, a little bit more balance. So that one's with our leg back here, and again, zipping down with our knee. If that seems too scary or intimidating, then I want you to do lunge on the same leg, okay? If you're doing the Bulgarian split squat, I want you to do 10. And if you're doing the regular lunge, I want you to do 15, okay? So 15 of these or 10 of those, all right? And if you're doing these, you could also make it more challenging by having dumbbells. And the lunges, if it needs more challenge, you can also do them with dumbbells on the same size. So let's just focus on one leg at a time. Let's do the right leg first. And then if you're using the chair, so roughly I see you at the chair, make sure your knee doesn't go past on your way down. Make sure, and even on regular lunges, make sure your knee doesn't pass your toes, okay? So it should just be straight down. It shouldn't be this here. We're not leaning like that. It should just be straight down. Ready? Here you go. So 10 Bulgarian squats or 15 lunges. You want to come straight. And if your knee keeps passing your toes, then you probably have to take a longer step forward. Let's recover that leg. Down 15. So again, with the lunges, if you're here close to your body, you see how my knee passes my toes? That's what we don't want to do. So you want to make sure that we're coming directly down. All right, left leg. So 10 split squats or 15 lunges. Okay, go. More folks doing lunges, no worries, no rush. Okay, once we're done, last movement of this set is going to be dips. So we're working out our triceps, okay? So grab a chair by the end of the sofa, the end of the bed frame, whatever it is, a bench. Again, modified, easier ones, my legs close to my body, I'm just sitting down. More challenging, my legs are out away from my body. That's gonna add more weight, okay? So let's do 12 to 15 of those. You guys ready? Okay, go. If you have your legs straight, and you start getting tired, just bring those knees in. right. Very good. All right, that's set number 3. A little rest. We'll start with set number 4. Okay, we have some core and some arms coming up now. Keep that in mind. Good job, folks. All right. Now, a full body movement, which is going to be a mountain climber. So again, 40 seconds of mountain climbers. So again, if mountain climber movement is too challenging, what I want you to do, I think we did them last week. We're on our knees and we're bringing those knees to the chest. So that would be the less challenging modification. And mountain climbers, again, just bringing the knees to the chest. If that's too easy, then I want you to do the running mountain climber, okay? 3 different variations of those. All right, we're gonna do this for 40 seconds. You guys ready? 3, let's get in that position. 3, 2, 1, okay, go, 40 seconds. Bring those knees to your chest. Fifty more seconds, keep it going. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Very good. All right. Let's grab those dumbbells. You have them? Those resistance bands. Does anyone have resistance bands with handles? I know Martha, you have them. I think Martha left.
No, I have them. I'm here. I
Okay.
just mute you.
Oh, okay, no worries. All right, so Martha, so you would, since you have the bands, you'll be stepping on them and bringing them in front of you, okay? We've done this before. And if you have the dumbbells, then again, you don't want to go past your shoulder height, so you just want to go to this position, okay? Again, if the weight is too light, then I want you to control it on the way down. And if it's too easy, if it's just right, then you're doing this motion here. And if the weight is too heavy, or, we can still manage to get it up, let's do one arm at a time, okay? And just engage in that, okay? So if we're doing one arm at a time, let's do 8 on each arm. If we're doing the resistance bands, or at the same time, let's do 12, okay? All right. I'm going to go with a little bit heavier, so I'm going to focus on one arm at a time. Okay, so go ahead on your own count. So
What color is the lighter, coach?
yellow, I believe. That might be too light for you. But yeah, maybe green would be the next step. Yeah, or you could combine them too. So black is the densest. So you guys ready? Okay, go. So remember, shoulder height. And if you're alternating or if you're doing single, you can alternate to let the other arm recover. Remember, if the weight is too light, control it. So remember, we're doing.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't quite understand how to do it with the rope thing. My
Okay.
arms aren't straight like that.
Okay, you guys can do it here. So
You want my arms straight?
So you, Debbie, you want your fist pointing forward?
Okay, like that,
Right, yeah, not underhand.
and then like this.
Overhand. Correct, yeah. So if you have your feet together, you could
So like
control.
that.
Yep, you got it?
Got it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, keep it going, folks. If you're done and you can do more until everyone's done. Make it a burnout. So burnout exercise that is going to be pretty much until you can't anymore. So you fatigue. And let's do a couple more. Last one. Good. If you ever find yourself doing some where maybe you only have 20, you have a set of weights and you can't go any more with the 20 pounds, then drop down to the 15. Maybe you do 3 more and you can't anymore, then drop down to the 10. Eventually, you'll drop down to like 2 pounds and you'll be struggling. And that's considered the burnout where you really can't go any further. So, because sometimes you could finish with a heavier weight where you have more in you, but if you have more equipment, you could go a little bit more. So, all right, now we're gonna go with the triceps kickbacks. So again, for this one, you have your dumbbells, grab them. If you have the bands, that should work too. For this one, with the kickbacks, you're gonna go here and extend out. With the band, that is gonna be a little bit more challenging to do. So what I want you to do is you could sit on the chair and keep the handles of the band back here and extend up. And if that doesn't work, then maybe you want to step on the band and extend up as well, okay? Just variations of it. All right, so we're gonna do 10 on each arm. So this is for our triceps. Okay, so elbows up and extend and back. So remember, it's not a row. We're just extending the elbow, bringing it back. Okay, let's switch. Very good. All right, let's go back on the floor. We're going to do alternating scissor kicks. These are almost like the alternating L's that we do with pumps sometimes. But now we're going to do the alternating scissor kicks. So again, I'm going to put my arms on my side and just do this motion here, okay? We're going to do that for 40 seconds. And if you start getting tired of this motion, then you could crisscross them as well, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1, okay, go. 40 seconds. I like to alternate every 5 seconds just to switch it up a little bit. Fifteen more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, we're going to remain on the floor. We're going to work on our upper back. We're going to do Supermans with lat pull downs. So again, this one, Superman position. Heels, legs off the ground, chest off the ground, arms up, and we're bringing our elbows to our midline, okay? Ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, okay, go, 40 seconds. Good job. Halfway there. Legs up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right. You still have quite a bit of movements left, so I'm just going to eliminate the breaks in between. Just kind of roll into it, just continuously. I'd rather get more workout in than recovery. So, all right. So here comes the red hat part. Okay, so we go with back rows. So again, back rows. If you have the dumbbell, we're gonna go here. Just bring that elbow back and dropping it. Down, controlled and dropping it. Hopefully, it's a heavier weight. If you have the resistance bands, so Debbie, Martha, you want to step on those bands, kind of lean forward and pull back. Okay. If you feel like there's not enough resistance, then I want you to hold on the bands a little bit lower and pull. Okay. Ready? Okay, let's do 12 on each side. If you have the bands, then do 15 together. Okay. Let's do 12, let's switch. That's very good. Water, what do you think? And again, thanks for all 20 of you guys still on. Started about 29. A few have dropped out. I had other commitments, but we have another 20 left. So great. Appreciate you guys. All right. We're gonna do shoulder side raises. So now, like we did the front raises, now we're gonna step on the same band and go out. And if you have the dumbbells, and just bring those out and control them. Same method. If one's too heavy, then let's alternate one at a time. Okay. So 12 on each side. Ready? There you go. Remember, if they're a little bit heavier, then just work one arm at a time. If they're lighter, then do both at the same time. Just control it on the way down. Maybe we do 15 of those. And if the weight gets a little bit heavier, I try to bounce off my legs a little bit. So just a little spring movement from the legs. All right, good. Shoulders should be getting a little tired. All right, we're going to do shoulder press. All right, so shoulder press. We're going to go, again, with these, you folks with bands, you might have to be standing on them and then press up. Press up as you're standing on those bands. If you have those dumbbells, I'm going to put them here. I don't want you to put them directly aligned with your shoulders, just slightly angled off to the sides. Press up, control it on the way down, okay? So 12 to 15, depending on how you're feeling. So again, the last, to kind of determine if you're gonna do 12 or 15, if you're getting tired by number 9, number 8, then go for 10 or 12. And if you're not tired by number 9 or 10, then go for the 15. Okay? Ready? Okay, go. Make sure it's all controlled movements. Don't forget to breathe. So I'm breathing in on the way up, out on the way down. Very good. Relax those shoulders. We're gonna relax our shoulders slightly for about a minute, but during that minute, we're gonna do reverse crunches, okay? And squeeze in the last part of this workout. All right, so reverse crunches, again, you could have, we're bringing our knees to our chest, so, okay, we're just doing this motion here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, okay, you go. 40 seconds. Control the movement. Two more seconds. Looks easy, but it gets challenging. 3, 2, 1, time. All right. Very good. All right, get those dumbbells again. We're gonna do some curls. We have 3 variations of curls, but we'll split them up a little bit. All right. I'm gonna do regular dumbbell curls. So my palms are facing the camera right now. And then if the weight's too heavy, then do one arm at a time. Make sure you do a full extension. So I don't want you guys just doing this here. I'm gonna make sure it's all the way down. Okay, ready? Okay, go. So 10 on each arm. If we're doing both at the same time, make sure that you're not using the swing of bringing them down, kind of help you the way back up. Take a little break once we reach 10 on each side. Put the weights down. Okay. All right, Rofane, no worries. All right. I only have about 7.5 to go. Got dumbbell. This one's going to be for our back. Reverse flies. So again, the motion I'm looking for, we're going to be bent over here and then kind of trying to bring our shoulder blades together. So what I'm trying to do, if you had the camera down by my feet, I'm doing this motion here. Okay, so that's going to work out my upper back. All right. All right, Nancy. I got you. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to start with the bands, with the weights kind of like below my hamstrings. Kind of show you guys the setup. here, and then facing down, and lifting, okay? If that's too much, then I want you to do that kind of visualization of cracking the peanut behind your back. All right, so let's do 12 to 15 of those. Ready? Okay, go. There you go. And have that chair too far away from you. We're gonna alternate a lot of dumbbell movements right now. All right, grab those dumbbells. Now we're gonna do hammer curls. So again, like if you're holding a hammer, you're hammering the wall. That's pretty much. So now I have my fist or my thumbs facing upward. When I come in, bring the handles up here, okay? So again, 12 to 15. These do activate the triceps a little bit, so it might seem a little bit easier. And if our triceps are a little bit fatigued, then they might seem a little bit harder or challenging. I'm very tired. All right. Do me a favor and grab that little rag that I told you folks to grab, the one that you don't mind getting dirty. And just sliding lunges. How are you doing, Terry? All right, Josefina, are you good? All right, good.
I'm doing what I can.
All right, that's all I'm asking for. Yep. All right, good. Proud about you guys. Keep it going. We're already almost an hour and a half in. All right, so squat down, and we're going to be sliding out, back in, out, and back in. Make sure it's controlled, okay? Ready? Down. Okay, go. So let's do 12 of them. 2. Make sure you go low. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So if you're here and that's all we can do, that's okay. But if you feel that that's too easy, then I want you to get lower. Side, okay. All right, left side, left leg. Ready? Squat down. 12 again. Okay, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 15, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo. All right, very good. We're done with that rag. It's very close now. All right, let's grab those dumbbells. So a few more dumbbells. All right, we're gonna do cross curls now. So now with the hammer, pretty much the hammer grip. So now we're gonna bring it to that opposite chest. Okay, so one at a time. Okay. Let's do 12 on each arm. And again, control it on the way down. Should feel that bicep activating. So on each arm. And let's count. I think I need 2 more on each side. Whew. All right. Spin those down. I think we have our last one for dumbbells right here. So this is going to be an overhead tricep extension. So pretty much we're going to grip the dumbbell here and extend. Okay. Just make sure you have a good grip on it. You don't want to drop the weight on your head. All right. And if we could keep our elbows as close together as possible, that'd be great. You guys ready? Okay, go. So again, 12 of these. All right, very good. All right. How are you guys feeling? Are you guys good? Are you guys gonna finish the last set that I had? Yeah? Okay, I see a lot of thumbs up. Okay. 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 We have 3 more, so a little short set. Box steps, power jacks, and V crunches. Okay, so box steps, again, we're gonna be going down an imaginary escalator. So we're squatting, 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 back, 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 down, down, down. Every time we go forward, we go a little bit lower. Okay. You're gonna do that for 40 seconds. All right, our arms are gonna be tired. Ready? Okay, go. So remember, every step you go over. As you come back, and a reset. About halfway set. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Very good. All right, ladies, remember tomorrow, mobility and flexibility at 9 a.m. So you have tired legs, hope to see you tomorrow. All right, ready? So power jacks. So let's squat down, power jacks, and be right here. Okay. 40 seconds of those 2. Almost done. Ready? Squat down. Okay, go. Make sure you stay low. The main movements on our legs. 20 more seconds. Halfway there. Calves are burning. Mine are. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Oh man. I think those are the worst squat jumps. I forgot the name of it. power jacks that I've already done. So, all right, last one. Woo. All right. Okay. We're gonna do side V-ups. Okay, we're working our obliques. So slight bend. If you need help, like a clamshell, that left arm in front of you. If you're laying on your left side, if you're feeling good, then keep the legs straight. And again, just kind of lifting the legs and bringing that elbow towards your hip. That's the movement we're going. And if you have your legs bent, then just bring your elbow to your hip. Ready? 30 seconds on each side. There you go. Remember, don't depend on your arm too much. You want to lift with your torso, not pushing off your arm. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, last one. Let's rotate. I think this workout was a little bit easier than last week's red hat, but I think we'll judge it tomorrow, see how sore we are. 3, 2, 1, there you go. Fifteen more seconds. Ready, 2, 1, time. Oh man. Good job. Good job.
I'm glad I had some pre-workout this morning. That was tough.
Yeah, I think, I'm not gonna lie, I think halfway through the workout, I was like, this doesn't feel as challenging as last week. And then we threw the dumbbells in there and I was like, okay, never mind. so yeah, the last set, and I think, of course, you got more reps in the beginning part, and then we went like 3 steps without much rest. So good job, proud of you folks. All right, let's cool down and stretch for a little bit. So spring that left heel in, right leg back, lean forward. You're good, doing good, Debbie? Okay, great.
I'm tired.
I'm glad. Yeah, as long as you're feeling healthy and like a good tired is good. We don't feel like we're walking away from the workout injured or in pain. You know, I remember, don't confuse soreness with pain. Sometimes I had some of my athletes, you know, they could be sore and they'll be like, coach, I'm injured and I don't think I could run today. And no, I mean, soreness is part of the process of getting stronger. So, you know, kind of welcome it. So, and then there's some folks that it takes a while for them to be sore. And if they're not sore, they're not happy with the workout. But, you know, it's just some individuals, you know, they just adapt a little bit differently. So, as we're getting into work and, you know, we're an hour and 34 minutes into it. So, good stuff. Yeah. Josefina, how's the workout?
Trying, Julio. Let me turn on the music.
It's easy? Okay, let's do the Hollywood stretch. So Debbie, Lydia, Nancy, I hope you guys had a good workout as well. Carla, Terry, Martha, hope you guys had a good one. All right, Lydia, thank you. Switch. Ooh. Make sure you guys eat right after this if you guys can. And of course, hydrate. I don't think I drank enough water during this workout. All right, figure 4. And this one, let's make sure we bring that hind arm across over enough, just so we can stretch our back too. All right, switch. Make sure that leg is completely out, flat. And then arm across the body. All right. Bring those heels in. Hold that stretch. I'm gonna check the chat while you guys do that stretch. Okay. All right, I'm glad I see a lot of good feedback. All right, let's cross those legs now. Lean forward. Just want to make sure. All right, let's go back to that reset position. That first stretch we started off, that same position, but now we're going to lean back. I saw your message, Nancy. I'll do that. And then again, folks, if you guys wish to receive the videos, like I mentioned, it does help out our program if we do log in and just request the video while we're live. So that's how our program gets funded. So we just want to continue it. So again, your attendance is kind of what keeps this program alive. All right, switch. All right, and the last one, I think we're gonna start trying this one, doing it on the chair. I personally feel it a little bit more when we do it on the chair. I know a few of you have said that you don't feel it at all, but so what we're gonna do, again, sitting down for our hamstring, our piriformis, bring that leg across, and then we're just gonna lean towards that knee. Okay, so bringing my chest to that knee, you should feel that same area. Debbie, do you feel it more like this in this position than being on the floor? Yeah, okay. Rofani, do you feel it? I know Rofani had to do a different style because she didn't feel this one. And understand if you're a little bit more flexible, there's certain stretches that you won't feel. All right, let's switch. Last one. All right, great. Cool, I'm gonna stop the recording and then, yeah, if you guys have any questions, please let me know.